Well, if you were wondering why it's taking so long for me to edit up the Dacia video, the main video of the adventure, well, one reason is that I'm currently just setting off to drive to Aberdeen. It's the annual Shitefest, organised by the Autoshite forum. Should hopefully lead to a few videos on its own of various exploits. And yeah, stage one today is drive 350 miles to Glasgow. Now we're heading up to the Lake District. Even the M6 starts getting pretty. Traffic levels get lighter by UK standards. I'm travelling for about 3 hours now, and I'm angling for a stop at T-Bay. I'm glad we drove a Dacia back from Romania and not a Toyota Starlet. We're doing about 70 mile an hour. Maybe starting to get a little low on fuel, it's time to pour over a tank. But also really starting to relax into the journey now, apart from the chronic backache. Who's surprised really that a Toyota Starlet is not as comfortable as a Lexus? Right, I've decided I can't be bothered to drive this car any further because I'm fed up with it, so I'm going to catch the bus instead. This big yellow one. So that should be fun. It's joined by other monster supersized ex-Hong Kong buses. Triple axle Leyland Olympians. And that's one of the other cars that are going up to Shitefest with us this year. Aren't these things utterly fantastic? But yeah, I'm going in the yellow beastie. Although I want to lick this Montego very much. Look how popular the Montego is. Like flies to shit. Oh, we got air, the doors work. Excellent. We have the destination set, we are good to go. Now the road to Shitefest truly begins. Lovely refined ride over the bumps there.
It's fine. Air suspension, mate. High ride quality.
Just like a Rolls Royce.
Absolutely.
Right, we've come to a stop at the moment because we have found a Wartburg. It's slightly broken. It seems to be leaking gearbox oil and not being very happy. But we are hopeful it will run again and get to Shitefest. Go, mighty Wartburg! We are currently greenlaning in a bus.
And customised as well.
Yeah. I'm not sure buses are really made for greenlaning.
Yeah.
I suppose technically it's four-wheel drive, isn't it?
No, it's two-wheel drive. Well, it's four-tyre drive.
Haha. Oh. Well, this is a bit ridiculous. Greenlaning in a bus. I think I might get back on the bus now. Trusty Euro hike tent has been pitched. We're at a fantastic spot in Aberdeenshire, and let's go and have a look at what's about, because it is quite fantastic. I mean, obviously there's the cars we convoyed up with. So here is the scenic coupe of a previous video. Here is the slightly broken Wartburg, which has actually made it. But then the chap here, Nick, is a bit of a Saab nut. And if you want to know where Saab 900s rot, this is quite a good example of typical rust spots. In fact, this corner is just pretty much fallen off. So suddenly that's what happens. And yes, it is a Carlsson, named after Eric Carlsson. Many other Saabs. We've got a green goddess. Hasn't run for 6 years. It's tempting to see if we can get it going. You never know. Oh yes, you'll like this. We've got a Rover P4 over here, and we've got gaffer tape and Leyland t-shirts. and this remarkable Saab 900 transporter. It's quite extraordinary. And we've got a Maestro here, a Bentley there, there's the bus. It's all good stuff. I'm going to stay out of the chap's garage because it's probably not fair to poke around in there. But yeah, UK Saabs is the club, and yeah, big following for them right here. That's quite a dirty car. More broken stuff up this way. Jag face apparently. Tiny digger. Alpha GTV, another Rover P4, LDV Convoy. A bathtub, transit van, Ford Sierra XR 4x4 I think. Another poorly Saab. We've still got the fantastic seats, but they're rather tired now. That's the 99 turbo. Rather poorly 96. And an Escort van. Is it a Mark III or Mark IV? Let's go and have a look. Inconclusive. I'm going to guess Mark IV. Here's another magnificent offering. It's a Suburban, so you're thinking Chevrolet, but no, it's a Holden. So it's an Australian made Chevy Suburban with right hand drive, and a 5.7 petrol V8. They only made 740 odd of them apparently, and yeah, I mean, it's just absolutely enormous. Look at that, 3 rows of seats, plenty of load space in the back. Incredible. And apparently it took 2 years to sell, which is hardly surprising because apparently it does 9 mpg when it's towing. It's just taking the majesty of the plastic dash. Quite remarkable. So that is the Holden Suburban. Hot acclaim action.
I thought it was that cottage round the corner.
And check out this beauty as well. Oldsmobile Delta 88 Royal Brougham, or Brougham, however you're meant to pronounce it. I think we might be doing a video on this car. Day 2 at Shitefest, and my tent is full of midges, and a Renault 19 has appeared outside. Puh. The tent, glamorous. There is also a Morris Oxford MO, which is rather jolly. It's like a big fat Morris Minor with side valve engine and column gear change. Maybe we can have a play with that later. But mostly it's midgy bastards everywhere.
Like when you see them when they first go in, they're a lot larger. There's a lot of fat escapes. It makes them healthier.
Hold on, I'll fix that for you.
Breakfast.
What?
Scottish style.
What you need is what the roll vans have, an iron.
Aye. Yeah.
It works them down.
To sit on top of the bacon. Aye.
So a week ago we were in Italy, and I was hotter than I think I've ever been. It was horrible, seriously uncomfortable. And now we're in Aberdeenshire, and I'm freezing cold and having to wear my cloak. This was part of my wedding attire, and it comes in very useful. And breakfast is being consumed and enjoyed, but it is bloody cold. But at least it's blown the midges away. So let's have a panorama of Shitefest from the top of a green goddess. Quite impressive. It's the Shitefest reversing challenge.
Everybody just whips out cameras.
Well, we win because we're in a Morris Oxford MO.
Get out of the way, small French car.
See, I look at that gap and I wonder, am I going to fit through there? But
I think we'll be alright. Yeah. This is my first time in the rear of a Fiat 500. It's quite cosy.
Is that one on the veg? Yeah. Yes.